Hello, this is going to be a video showing the tower defense game I've been working on with Lua with the Love framework. Okay, so before I start off, I just want to explain a couple things. Tower defense game, if you don't know, basically there are enemies which have a set path that they follow, and you want to try to destroy the enemies with the towers before they get to the end of the path. So you can place towers in certain places, sort of like a strategy game almost. And then the other thing is usually in computer and graphics, colors, like the color of a pixel is stored in three different components: a red, a green, and a blue component. It's actually pretty interesting. It's called like additive color systems, or those are the three additive primary colors, and you can get all other colors from those three colors. So yeah, so the enemies in my game use this additive color system. They're basically colored rectangles, and so they have a red component and a green component and a blue component, and this is what their health is. And when all of those components get to 0, when the enemy turns black, they die. And I guess if they're at full health, then one or all of the components are full. So the way you can damage them is using towers, and I have a red tower, and a green tower, and a blue tower, and it's for the red. So the red tower damages the red component of the enemy, the green tower damages the green tower, the green tower damages the green component, and the blue tower damages the blue component. So, for instance, I can just have a red enemy, and it would only take damage from this red tower over here. And there's kind of some cool things you can do with that. So I don't have this coded right now, but you could have a purple enemy made up of all red and all blue, or you could have orange made up of all red and all green, or I have this, you have a white one, which, as I said before, is made up of all three, so it takes damage from all three. So that's it's an interesting idea, I thought. Yeah, and the other thing that I've been working on in this game that I think is pretty cool is lighting. So basically all I have now is each tower kind of emits this light that it damages. So like the red one emits a red light around a certain radius. I'm thinking of making it the range. I think that would be very clear. And the green tower emits green, and blue tower emits blue. And if you put them close enough, you can kind of see like where they mix. So in between here, it's kind of like purple. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see that, but it's orange right there. But it's cool to play around with. Kind of cool lighting going on. So yeah, I'm not sure if I might just have this as a mode you can activate, because when you have no towers on the map, it's kind of hard to see. So yeah. Oh, and I also just want to show off there's kind of like a wave thing that I just figured out I store the levels in a file and, read it in and then spawn the enemies based on that file. So it's like a set amount of time in between each. I can do different patterns, and I'm going to add like a level, kind of like their path code into the files too, so that'll be a good way. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.